Hello everyone, this is J-Pop and this is my next match in the StarCraft 2 NVIDIA tournament. This is round 8 of the qualifying rounds, and here I am, J-Pop Alive, on the east side position, and my opponent Cheshire, I believe it's Cheshire, what color? Teal Zerg in the top position. The map is Metalopolis. This is MLG Metalopolis, so you have the neutral supply depots and things of the sorts, and it's going to be a TVZ match here. And if you look, I got my SCV moving out to spot the Overlord. If the Zerg spawns usually in the close position, you can send your SCV out here to build a supply depot and catch the Overlord, so I don't have to scout to know where my Zerg opponent spawned, and so I don't waste any time sending an SCV out there. I said hi to his Overlord. He said, "Oh joy." So he knows that I know where he is. And he puts down a spawning pool. A 10 pool, in fact. A real early spawning pool. Not too uncommon these days. Usually it was all 14 hatch, 14 pool, 14 whatever. But he decided to go with a 10 pool. So he have Lings out early. Most likely a Queen out earlier too. So I got my bunker, I got my barracks going down at the ramp, finally sending out the SCV scout to see what's going on in his base. Overlord is just floating around happily. Look, isn't he cute? Look at how cute he is. Isn't he just adorable? Look at that. Look how big they are. So, anyway, nothing too unusual to start. I have a double barracks going. And now I started the orbital command, but I haven't started making any marines yet. Go into the base, see that there is no gas yet, just see a spawning pool, nothing too out of the ordinary. Queen is on the way, and a couple Zerglings here, and my SCV is just waiting for those Zerglings to pop out. The Zerglings pop out, start attacking the SCV, and I'm going to start to have it run away, but I don't think it's going to escape. It's going to die in 2 more hits, and which it does. So right now I am losing. I'm losing by a whole 25 resources, and he has his hatchery down, 4 Zerglings out on the way, and I have my bunker placed, and I have my 2 barracks making marines, got the orbital up, have gas started, and starting to put guys in gas, and here come the Lings to come check out the front and see what's going on. More Lings to reinforce a Ling just to make sure there's nothing funky going on anywhere in the back. And he's going to poke up, and he sees that there are 2 barracks and a bunker, so he knows that I'm pretty much stuck inside my base right now. He doesn't know exactly what I'm doing, but he saw the 2 barracks, so but I did not rush with it, so it wasn't like a standard 2 racks opening that a lot of Terrans like to do against Zerg. Cheshire, I'm going to try to pronounce that name right every time, is getting his gas. Queen is out on the field. And if we look at the units tab, 18 drills and 19 SCVs, but he has his expansion down. Ling's just hanging out over here, controlling the Zolnaga watchtowers, and I have my marines on the low ground, and a command center going down behind it. And I'm gonna move out with these 4 marines, and take out the Zergling, get back to the Zolnaga watchtower, and I'm gonna just retreat back, leaving 1 marine there. And here come the Zerglings, and I'm just gonna run with my marines. I am gonna turn around and engage this or try to micro to the best of my ability, but I lose all of those marines. He's ahead. Actually, why am I ahead? I honestly don't know why. And that marine's gonna go down. So Zerglings taking out marines, and a flood of Zerglings coming in, and more marines coming out here. This actually looks to be very, very bad. And my marines run into all these Zerglings, and they just get decimated completely. And I have removed. I got rid of the bunker, thinking that I don't know why I got rid of that bunker, but I did. But I got 2 more. Got a barracks and a factory down on the way. Command center is almost done. Going to turn that into an orbital. And over in my opponent's base, he's got a bunch of roaches. In fact, he has some roaches out onto the field. He's got 4 roaches. If we look, he's got 6 roaches and 11 Zerglings against my 6 Marines and just this bunker. Looks like it's going to be a very, very early roach push. If we look at the income tab, I have 24 SCVs to his 19, so I have a better economy, but he has a much, much larger army. Heading my way is going to start to come up the front doors, and here he comes. Cheshire is getting in position to run up the ramp. I don't have any Marines in the bunker. I move at the wrong time to replace any of my barracks, and now I'm in the middle of this attack, and a bunch of roaches. There are a bunch of slowlings coming into the base, and the bunker falls. I'm looking for a place to land this, and there's still 4 roaches, and I pull off a bunch of SCVs out here to help hold off this push. And 4 roaches. I'm gonna hold off this push, but at what cost? A roach goes down, another roach goes down. SCVs are falling. We look at the worker kill tab. He has killed 7 of my workers so far, and there's nothing coming to reinforce. There's a roach left out over there. Roach goes down. If we look at the units tab, 16 SCVs to 19 drones, so I'm a little behind, but that's not unusual. So his roach attack did some damage, but he's not too extravagantly far ahead, although his money is getting rather high. Speed going down for his Zergling's evolution chamber. He's got his second hatchery up. Hasn't got any drones mining out of it yet. Looks like he wants to continue with this roach pressure attack. Whoa, excuse me. I had trouble breathing there for a second. So I got the factory making Hellions, I got Marauders coming out, still making Marines, and I've got I got Starport going on in the back, making SCVs, but just still mining them here since I lost a whole bunch of them. Another barracks going down, and here comes the second roach push, and there's a ton of roaches, 8 roaches here against everything, and I'm falling back. Couple more Marauders, couple more Marines come out, start doing the attack. I'm trying to focus down the roaches to try to reduce their numbers. Another roach falls, and another roach is going to fall. All I have left is a Marauder, Hellion, and a Marine. I have to take off a couple more SCVs to defend this push again, and I fall back. This Marine's sitting here doing nothing, and takes out another Marauder, takes out another Marine. Is going to get this Hellion. Is this Marauder going to be able to take it out before then? It does. If we look at the units lost tab, I have lost 300 more than my Zerg opponent. If we look at the units tab, 18 SCVs to 22 drones, but I do have that orbital, so I have the mules. If we look at the income tab, the income is still relatively, but he is up to, why is it 38? He jumped. He must have made a round of drones and is now way ahead in economy. He's got his expansion going. And if we look at the food is relatively even, so I have a bigger army, but he has more economy going on right now. So we look at the production tab, Spire on the way. Where is the Spire? There's the Spire. So Mutalisks are incoming, Spore Crawler to defend, I guess, any Banshees or drops into the base. Another Spore Crawler down. I scan to take a look, and I don't see anything. Another Spore Crawlers. More Spore Crawlers. He's building a lot of Spore Crawlers. I guess he's thinking that I'm going out, which I do have a dropship full of Marines and Marauders, but I decided to lower them, feeling that I don't have to drop my opponent, or that I can't drop my opponent. I'm catching up slightly in the SCV count. And we have another tech lab, we have another barracks, and we have a reactor starport on the way. Zerg already has his next set of gas, and his Spire is now done. If we look at the production tab, still no Mutalisks being made right now. Doesn't quite have the mineral count, although he has 500 gas banked up. So the orbital is now landed, and I'm moving out with this force with Hellions, Medivacs, Marine, Marauder. Stim is done. Is combat shield is not done. Are there any other upgrades done? No, I only have Stim done for my infantry. Engineering bay going down, and here I am. I catch the Overseer, and I'm gonna try to get that Overseer, but to no avail. I scan and I see that he does not have any units in here. I'm gonna rush in and take out this Queen. Stim. There are 3 Mutalisks in the air, but that's not enough to hold up against Stim Marines, and he has to cancel all of the spine crawlers. Zerglings being made, and he tries to rush in with the Zerglings, but there are just too many forces here at one time. Mutalisks are trying to take out the Marines, but there's still 9 Marines in the end, and all the Mutalisks fall, and the Marauders go up to take out a lot of the drones. There's a lot of Zerglings here in production, and 28 Zerglings. Is it going to be enough? Taking out a lot of just the drones, trying to turn and fight, and then here come the Zerglings going to attack the army, and here come the other Zerglings coming around from the other end, and they're doing massive damage to this Marine force, and the Marauders here are getting caught. They're doing damage, but the medevacs are healing them, and all the Zerglings fall, so I can redrop the rest of my troops, and there is nothing here to defend. 5 Mutalisks, 2 more Zerglings on the way. The hatchery falls, and there's a big intimidating voice. There's 1 spine crawler, but that's not going to last very long. It's going to go down, and there is nothing here in Cheshire's base. 3 more Mutalisks pop out, but they're going to get easily cleaned up. Queen going down, and taking out 1 medevac. There are 2 Mutalisks out over here. He's going to come in with the drones to try to hopefully hold off this army, but it is not going to work. Cheshire calls good game. And that was the end of that match. That was a semi-crazy roach pressure that came into my base, and I had to hold it off with SCVs twice just to be able to survive that attack. And then I came with my own counterattack and was able to punish Cheshire for building too many drones and not enough military units. So that was the end. That was the first match in round 8 of the qualifying round, and when I see you guys, it'll be the next match. See you guys there.